What's up, guys? Today we're working on a 2003 Ford Explorer 4.0. The original customer complaint was a misfire. Upon taking out all of the spark plugs, I noticed that one of them was very old and hadn't been replaced like the other 5. I was unable to remove the spark plug because whoever installed it originally cross-threaded it. So today I want to go over how to use a fix-a-thread. They also go by the name Time Saver or Time Serve. You can use either one. This is just going to essentially create a new hole in the spark plug socket hole and install new threads so that we can install a new spark plug. So this is the tap. That's actually going to cut new threads. And then these are the inserts that you insert afterwards, which will allow you to thread the new spark plug in to the hole. When you use these things, what you want to keep in mind is, number one, you're going in straight and at the same angle of the original spark plug, so you have to keep your eye on that. And also, you want to pack this thing with grease. You can use bearing grease. This is transmission lube. The reason why you want to do that is to prevent the shavings that you're going to create from falling as best you can inside of the cylinder. Here is the original spark plug. If you look at the difference between the threads are galled here. As you can see, you know, this insert does not go on. Whereas with this guy, threads on nice and easy. And so that, as a reminder, guys, you never want to force a spark plug into the hole. You want to thread it in by hand and make sure it's going in straight. Otherwise, you can have big problems. Here's the tap. You start it in with your grease. Get your socket on it. And start it in. Once you get the tap started, you can start sending it in. You slowly start threading it in. Now you don't want to force it, because if it's going in crooked, that can cause you problems. So it shouldn't give you too much resistance going in, just a little bit. Remember, this thing is essentially cutting new threads into the head for the new spark plug to go in. And on this tap, you want to go all the way down. Right there. Okay. Okay. See all the metal shavings stuck on there? That's what you want to keep from going inside the engine. And also, so, you know, if you hit any resistance, you just come back out and then go back in. Don't be afraid to take it back out and then go back in. So after you have sent it in the first time, what I like to do is then I clean off all the metal shavings, re-lube it one more time, and just chase the threads one more time to grab whatever metal and stuff is left in there. And that's after, so you still have a little bit of metal in there. And that's it. After you've tapped out the hole, you've cleaned it up, the next step is to select the insert, the correct insert. The insert you want to go with is the insert that covers the entire size of the spark plug thread. So as you can see, that's the insert for that spark plug. So what you're going to be doing is installing this insert, threading it inside the hole. If you look on the top of the insert, you see right there, that's the knurling. After you've installed it, you're going to use a tool that you hit from the back side like this, which is going to expand the knurling into the head and prevent this insert from moving. And that'll be your new spark plug socket hole. The knurling side is top side up. This is the expansion tool. As you can see, there's a little bit of a recessed portion here. So when you hit this, it's going to spread the top end out and stake it in place inside of the head. Now, I personally like to use the spark plug to thread the insert in. And you want the insert to be flush with the top of the head. So I'll just thread it onto the spark plug and then thread the spark plug into the pre-tapped hole. Then remove the spark plug, check to make sure the top of the insert is flush, and use that knurling tool on the top of it to spread it. So here, as you can see, the new insert is installed and it is flush with the outside of the new tapped hole. And that's it. Now all you gotta do is stick that spreading tool on the top, drive it in to secure this into place. Now you take this driver, stick it on the top, give it some good taps with the hammer. Don't try to kill it, but nice and strong. That's it. All right, after you've finished all that, take a little compressed air, blow the hole out. All right, and my last little trick, they don't show this in the instruction manual, but I think this is a good way to do it. Disconnect your ignition coil, whatever you can do to get the engine from not running. Leave the spark plug out of the hole and then crank it over. When you crank it over, that's gonna blow all whatever's left inside of that cylinder out of the spark plug hole.